Okay, first we need to slap this chicken with some butter. Okay, so lather the chicken with some butter. And I just melted a couple pats of butter in the microwave for, I don't know, 15 or 20 seconds. So we want to coat that good and well. And I'm going to attempt to, I don't really know what I'm attempting here. I don't think that, yeah, I guess it's, I want to lift it. I think I'm better off using my hands, so I don't know. Anyways, see there, I'm fiddling with the rotisserie thing. So yeah, forget it. It's not going to work. Use your hands. Hands work better. Alright, so we're going to coat the other side with butter. I guess I was just trying to flip it over so I wouldn't have to use my hand, but whatever. Hands are washable, right? Alright, so paint that chicken, but you don't really have to paint it like you're painting a picture, which it kind of looks like I'm doing because I'm moving kind of slow, but you know, you want to make sure it has that good flavor because y'all know butter tastes good. Alright, we're almost done here. Okay, now I'm wiping off my hands so we can go on to the next step. We're going to put on our garlic and parsley and some onion powder, and I've already done the other side. You can see it on the plate. I just, for length in this video, I'm just doing the one side. And we need some paprika. So we got garlic salt with parsley, pepper, and some paprika. I love me some paprika. So you want, and you know, you can use the spices you like. I'm actually testing out my air fryer in this Go Wise because I don't know how it's going to work out. So we're going to stick that in there. Now I did use the gadget then. Sorry about the up close of my hair. Alright, doesn't she look pretty? Now it is a little bit big in there, but I'm going with it anyways because I think it'll be just fine. It should have a smaller chicken, but that's the chicken I have, so I'm just going with it. So there we go. We're going to let it roll for 35 minutes, and we'll be back to it because it's going to take longer, I think. So I'm getting my acorn squash ready, and I'm just cutting off the ends because, you know, you don't want your acorn squash rolling all over your pan. So I'm just going to, they have been washed already, just so you know. And I'm going to cut this in half, which it's, you know, you can see they're a little bit tough. Now I gotta clean all that yucky seeds out of there, and you know what, I saved the seeds so that I can plant them next season in the garden. So I'm just gonna put a pat of butter in each one of those, and you can see the big fat halves, and then you see those skinny halves. The big fat ones are for my husband, and I'll eat the skinny ones because they're a smaller amount. So I'm just gonna put some butter on the edge of those. Yeah, I could melt it in the microwave and, you know, paint it like I did the chicken, but it's all going to melt because we're going to cook this in the oven. So those two small ones on the top, we're going in with the Swerve brown sugar. So nothing fancy here, just kind of sprinkling it because, you know, I want sort of a sweet taste. I've never had acorn squash before, so this will be my first time making it and tasting it. So, and now for his, I'm using the regular brown sugar. I think it's a light brown sugar, but no matter. Same thing, just sprinkling it on in there. You know, you want to have plenty in there. And it's all going to melt down and taste like yummy goodness. So we're going to put these in the oven for 45 minutes. And let's take a peek at the chicken, and it looks good. So our rotisserie chicken is finished. It's almost at 180, so I know it's done. These are my favorite parts, the wings, and our acorn squash. Now this is the regular brown sugar, and this one is the keto brown sugar. So I'll plate this up, and we'll give it a taste test. So here it is, guys. Get the nice rotisserie chicken, the acorn squash. Let me try the chicken first. That's pretty good. I had to cook it through 2 cycles, so it was about 35 minutes each cycle. And then I took it out. I like my internal temperatures to be at least 160, and it was almost 180. So this is just some butter and keto brown sugar. You can hear my daughter in the background. I think she forgot that I'm closing out. I've never had acorn squash before. That is really good. That butter, that brown sugar, it's perfect. Look at that chicken. That is a nice looking chicken. Very simple vegetable meat dish. If you wanted to add greens, you could add greens, but I'm just keeping it simple. On the other side of my counter, I have some rice cooking in my Instapot for the kids because I know that this won't be enough for them. They need their rice. They need their starches. They love rice pilaf, and that's what's cooking. Now, the chicken, which, you know, here it is. I just cut off a little bit the wing and stuff. It was slightly too big for this rotisserie, but I just went with it anyways. I had it on there, and you know, it's not fun trying to put it on those things, rotisserie things. I forget what they're called. Anyways, so I just went with it. It dragged a little bit, but I would recommend a smaller chicken, but that's what I had, so that's what I used. And I knew it would be okay, and it turned out fantastic. It tastes great, and this chicken is gonna get lots of meals out of it, and I'm gonna make a beautiful bone broth after I take the meat off it. So thanks for watching today. Till next time. Bye.